So much for your continued support. We have 2 teams left. Next up is University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. So this will be a hand carrier tool. We will install the tools prior to test starts. So we'll work our comm brief up here if you guys want to work installing tools, and we may jump in to help with any orientations.
That's correct. Awesome. And then the scoop and the rake are going to go on top, and the tongs are going on the side. If we could put the rake on the other side so that the rake is sort of facing downwards on the side of the box. So if you could extend the tool. To snap it in, you might have to just put the handle on the bottom and then just kind of twist it. Yeah, so exactly, perfect. And then snap that right in. Awesome. If we could flip the scoop so that the scoop side is facing outside, perfect. Yes, thank you. That's perfect. Thank you so much.
Alrighty, EV1, your tools are configured properly, and we'll go ahead and hand over to the team.
All right, ready to go.
Hi there, my name is Alana, and we are Illinois Space Society, and today we're going to be testing Comet, so whenever we're ready, we're going to get started.
Ready, Alana, let's do it.
All right. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go up to Comet and pick it up with your left hand. Awesome. So if we could hold that right in front of your body and grab the lever with your right hand. Perfect. And then we're going to twist it so that it's about 30 degrees right from the vertical and pull it out of the box. Perfect. And then just push it right back in to lock it. Awesome. And then at this point, we can just place it right down. Oh, it might be on a rock. Okay, we seem to be having some stability issues. How about we go ahead and hold that top handle down. Perfect, and we're going to try and start by removing the scoop on the right side. Perfect. And if you're able to hand that off to somebody else, we want to try to remove all 4 tools.
I'll just put it over here.
Great. Okay, next we're going to go with that rake on the other side. Perfect. And now we're just going to take a little walk to the other side of the tool in order to remove the others. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to start by removing the extension handle on top. Awesome, and then the tongs.
All right.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, now we can go ahead and just reattach those tongs. And we're going to go in the same order we came from, so yeah, extension handle next. Perfect, and now on the other side of the box. And just a reminder, scoop is on the right, rake is on the left.
Does it matter if I put them on the other side?
Feel free to try, but that's the orientation we found that easily fit.
Just thinking, you know, as an astronaut, what if I make a mistake? Does it matter or does it not matter?
Yeah, that's a great point.
Seems like it doesn't matter.
Perfect. All right, so we'd love some feedback about how easy or hard it was to pop those in and out of place.
Yeah, it was really easy. I heard your advice earlier about kind of twisting the rake and the scoop. That helps a lot. Super easy. Something I am considering though is not touching the heads of the tool, because that's a contamination concern. So I was thinking about that when I was taking them off. There's not a ton of room, so that could be something that we consider in the future to make it a little bit easier, give me like more space. It looks like I can do it with one hand or like 2 fingers basically. So that's pretty sweet, easy to use. And same with the tongs and the extension handle. The fit is very good. You'd have to think about on the moon, the temperature swings. You know, things contract. The materials contract and expand during those big temperature swings. So it'd be interesting how good the fit is in those environments. But right here in the pool, 40 feet down, or 30 feet down, it works really well.
Okay, great. Thank you for the feedback. So now we're going to go ahead and retract our legs. So we're just going to grab that top handle again with our left hand and the lever with the right. And again, we're going to unlock it by turning it so it's 30 degrees from the vertical, pop it out, and then we're going to turn the whole tool, perfect, and slide it up and pop it back in to lock. You might have to grab it a little bit higher on the handle, a little bit higher closer to the box. Okay, perfect, thank you. All right, now we're just going to do some mobility testing, so feel free to take a few paces, walk around, do some turns, see how it is.
It's noticeably heavier than some of the other ones that we've tested today. Um, so that's definitely something that I'd be aware of in the long term for causing fatigue. The handle's okay. I definitely feel the ridges in there, but my fingers are not nicely in the finger slots. If you can see, actually, like, I think you have to make these a little bit closer together, right? Because my hand isn't that big. Like, I can't actually hold all four fingers kind of like this, if you get what I'm saying.
Copy, thank you.
My hand sits more like this, and so it feels really awkward because it doesn't align with my fingers.
Okay, great, thank you. So now we're going to actually try to retract it in a different manner than we did before. So if we can go ahead and just redeploy the tool the same way we did. So again, by pulling it out and pushing it to the left.
Okay?
Perfect, and now we're going to just place it on the ground, and we're going to unlock the tool and then just push the tool into the ground to try to retract it. Perfect, thank you. And then go ahead and lock that. Awesome.
All right.
Now we're going to do one more, so go ahead and redeploy that.
It's that is a little bit easier than having to hold it up vertically to close it.
Copy, thank you.
But then I do have to get pretty low to make it happen.
Gotcha. All right, so the last way, and this may present some issues, but we're just going to take the tool from the top and we're actually going to unlock it and just try to slide it just the way it is to the rightmost position.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Of course. So we're just going to take that top handle with our left hand, grab the right lever, and then unlock it, and just the way it is right in front of you, try to push that lever to the right.
You're just saying take it out and push it to the right?
Correct.
Yeah, I can't really get enough force to do that.
Okay, that's what we expected. Thank you.
Yeah, like it's just going like that is super easy, but I think that I would have to, if I grab here, maybe that's helpful, but no, it's just way easier to do that. Just kind of push it down.
Copy, thank you.
All right, anything else?
All right, I think that's it. If there's, any overall feedback about how the tools are placed, we have sort of a modular design, so they could even be put somewhere else because our clips can be removable.
The modularity is good. To enable flexibility in your design for future missions. So I really like that. Something we've learned in our testing is that having each tool having its own individual spot is very helpful. So I was kind of giving you a hard time about the scoop and the rake because I was more just curious, but it does make sense to have them each their own thing. And I think that having labels would probably be useful too for the astronauts. They just have to remember so many things that a simple label here and there is one less thing for them to have to remember.
Copy, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, I think that concludes our testing. Thank you, EV1. Thank you, divers. We really appreciate you taking the time.
All right, yeah, great work. Really, really interesting design, and we'll talk to you later.